Morning students. You all know that your body is made up of different parts. Can you tell me that different parts? Yes, that is hands, legs, eyes, head. Yes, these are the different parts. In the same way, plants has also different parts. Yes, do you know this? What is this? Can you see? See here. These are the seeds of gram. Yes. So, wait 1 minute. What is this? This is a plant. Yes, this plant also has different parts. So, today we are going to learn new chapter of standard 3rd science, that is the parts of plant. Yes. Which are these different parts? You can see here in the figure: roots, stem, leaves, branch, flowers, fruits. Yes, but do you know that how that plant grow? From where that plant get? So today, in today's period, we will learn about that. This is the main part of the plant, okay, which is hidden inside the fruit. So how can you get new plant? Most of plants we get from the seed. In my hand, before 2 minutes, I show you that seeds. Yes. So this part is hidden inside the fruit, and this is the seed. So how that grow? How that convert into a new plant? So that first we will see. See here, this is a seed. Each seed has inside that baby plant. Okay. So whenever you sow that seed in a garden or in a soil, after getting that enough air, water, weather, means whatever requirement is there for the growth of the plant, whenever that plant get that all things, that plant started to grow. So how it started to grow? See here. Inside the seed, there is a baby plant hidden inside that, and there is a coating in which that baby plant protected properly. And whenever that started to grow, how it grows? See here. First of all, this radicle start to grow. Whenever that you sow that seed in a soil, this part start to grow. That is called as radicle. Then next upside, that is plumule. Okay. See here. Little bit that plant started to grow day by day, and that leaves comes out of that baby plant, and this part started to grow up. Okay. So in this way, which part grow below the ground, that is called as root, and which part that grow above the ground, that is called as shoot. So there are two types of systems in the plant, that is root system. So radicle forms root system and plumule forms shoot system. So first of all, we will see about that root system and shoot system. So in this, you can see in this picture also, here which plant that is below the ground, inside the soil, which started inside the soil, that is root. See here. And which part of the plant that grows above the ground. So this whole part, this is called as shoot, and which grows below the ground, this is called as root. So in today's topic, these are the contents. You will learn about shoot, root. In root, you can learn about taproot, fibrous root, and functions of root, stem and leaf. So quickly you can see here in this diagram, see children, which part grows below the ground, that is called as root, and which part of the plant that grows above the ground, that is the shoot. So whatever included in root and shoot, In root system you can see roots, but in shoot system too many parts are there. So which grows above the ground, that all included in shoot system. So what are these parts? Stem, leaf, fruit, branch, flower, bud. These all parts included in shoot system. Do you understand, students? Once again I will repeat that. See here. Which part of the plant that grows below the ground, that is called as root. Which part of the plant that grows above the ground, that is called as shoot. Whatever included in shoot system, that all parts are there in the shoot system which are above the ground. Stem, leaf, fruit, branch, flower and bud. Understood all of you? Next now, this same definition is given here. You can learn this definition. The part of the plant which grows above the ground is called shoot. The part of plants which grow below the ground is called root. So, you can copy these definitions in your notebook. Next point, that is, first of all we will see about the root. So there are two types of roots. Roots are classified into two types, that is taproot, fibrous root. Taproot, fibrous root. Now we will see about the taproot. How is it? How taproot is? See here. There is a main root like this. Okay. So suppose this, I will show you the part which grows below the ground, how that root is. So there is a main root which grows below the ground and small roots, different types of roots that grows on that main root like this. So main root which is attached to the stem. So this type of root is called as taproot. This type of root is called as taproot. So whenever you can uproot any type of plant and you see this. So wherever you can see this type of structure in a root, you can identify that this is taproot. So in which plant you can see this type of taproot? So beans, mustard, radish, carrot, so many plants you can see this type of taproot. So once again I will repeat that taproot, how that is. See here, that root is attached to the stem, but there is a main root. Big root is, that is swollen or different, little bit big in a size like that. So this is a main root. And on that main root, that small roots grow. Okay. So this type of root is called as taproot. Next is fibrous root. Fibrous root, when a number of roots grow from the end of the stem, it is called fibrous root. I will show you that also in the diagram. See here. Suppose this is a stem and below the stem, attached to the stem, that number of roots grow below the ground. So can you see here main root? No, children, there is no main root. So this type of root, this is looking like a bunch of roots that grows, that attach to the stem, all roots that attach to the stem, and there is no main root. So wherever you can see this type of root, that is called as fibrous root. Understood? Main fibrous root and taproot. In which plant you can see this type of fibrous root? Grass, wheat, rice, onion. One example also I show you here. See here, this type of root is called as fibrous root. But how can you, every time you can't uproot all the plants to see that in which plant there is a taproot, in which plant there is a fibrous root. So one idea I am telling you children, how to identify type of root without uprooting them, without uprooting the plants. After looking towards the leaf, observe this leaf. See here, there is a main vein, and that different side veins are there attached to the main vein, and there is a network of veins. So in which plant you can see this type of leaf, in that is called as reticulate venation. So in which plant you can see this reticulate venation in a leaf, that type of plant has taproot. And you can observe in your surrounding different types of leaves are there, in rose, in hibiscus. So many plants you can see this type of venation. So wherever there is a reticulate venation, you can identify that this plant has taproot. And now next type of root, wherever there is a parallel venation. Parallel venation means all the veins that grow parallel one to one another. There is no main vein, there is no side veins. So where in which plant you can see this type of leaves. So where you can see in wheat, in grass, in this you can see this type of parallel venation. So wherever you can see this parallel venation, that type of plant has fibrous root. So main point of the root, that is the function of the root. What is the function of the root? Every plant that fixed in the soil due to the root. If there is no root, plant cannot fixed in the soil. That can uproot quickly if there is no roots. So in a soil, that plant fixed due to the roots only, and it takes water and minerals from the soil which needs for the growth of the plant. These are the functions of root. What is the function of root? Root fixes the plant in the soil. It takes water and minerals from the soil which needs for the growth of the plant. Remember these functions of the root. Now next part. Now we will start shoot system. In shoot system, first part, that is the stem. First of all, you should know what is the means how is stem, in which plant you can see that means woody and hard stem. Do you know that? You can see in neem plant, banyan plant, you can see this type of structure in a stem. How is that stem? See here, this is woody, okay, and very hard. So this is called as trunk. So what is the function of this stem? It supports the plant and its branches. Yes, but in some plant, you in first standard, in second standard you learned that in some plant you can see this very big and soft stem like this. Mostly in creepers and climbers. Okay. So there is a difference between these two types of stems. This is not that much big, woody, strong. That's why this is a weak stem. Which type of stem it is? It is not strong, so it is a weak. So due to that, it can't stand straight. So it needs support to grow. Okay. But in this plant, this is very strong, woody. So this stem that do not need support, but it support its branches and trees also. So what is the function of stem? Stem holds the plant upright, support its branches, it keep the trees upright, carries food made by leaves to different parts of plant. You know that leaves prepare food for the plant. So whatever food prepared by the leaves, that carries by stem to different parts of the plant. Whatever water absorbed by the root, that water also supplied by this stem to different parts of the plant. And what are the examples of stem? Which store food inside it, that is sugar cane, ginger, potato. We eat these stems. And in root also, carrot, radish, beetroot, we eat these roots that are called as modified roots. Okay, and in stem also some stems we eat. Can we eat the stem of that neem? No, but we can eat the stem of sugar cane because food is stored in this stem. Ginger, we can eat ginger also. Yes, so these are the examples of stem which we eat. Next part of the plant, that is the leaf. See children, you can take any leaf in your hand and you can observe these all the vein structures. How that vein network is there. In our body, you can see that different veins are there in our body, which supplies blood, everything to different parts of the body. That's why we can walk, we can run, we can do everything, because that vein supplies blood to different parts of the body. So we can do all activities. In the same way, that water supplied to the leaves, which needed for the preparation of food. So main function of this leaf. First of all, we will see about the parts of plant. See here, this is the main vein. These are the side veins. See here, left side, right side, which attach to the main vein. And this whole part, this is called as leaf blade or lamina. And this is a stalk. So these are the parts of leaf. Okay. Now, in your home, who prepared food? Your mother prepared. Where she prepared that food? In kitchen. Yes. In the same way, in plant also, who prepared food? Which part prepared food? Leaf. So that's why these leaves are called as kitchen of the plant. Once again, I am repeating this sentence. This is very important, children. You have to remember that always. Don't forget it. Which part of the plant is called as kitchen? Leaf or leaves. Leaves prepare food for the plant. So how they prepare their food? Do you know that? In the presence of water, sunlight, leaf prepare food. So little bit I show you here in the diagram also. Whatever required for the preparing of food. Here is a sunlight, so they get heat. In air, carbon dioxide is present. And from the root, stem carries that water, which is water, minerals, which is absorbed by the roots. That all things that carries by the stem and it supplied to the leaves. So in preparation of food, they required this water, which is absorbed by the root, carbon dioxide, which is present inside the air. So they take that carbon dioxide, water and heat. So in the presence of water, heat and carbon dioxide, leaves prepare its food. So this process is called as photosynthesis. This process is called as photosynthesis. Once again, I am repeating this definition. Leaves prepare food in the presence of air, water and sunlight. This process is called as photosynthesis. And some leaves we eat, all leafy vegetables which store food, cabbage. These are the examples which leaves we eat. next part, that is the flower. So you see that due to the flowers our garden looks very attractive. Yes, everyone like that flowers. There are different colors and that attract us in a garden. Whenever we go that we can't control ourselves to take photos snap. So in the same way, farmer also becomes very happy whenever he saw that flowers on the trees. Why? Do you know that, children? Because most of flowers that convert into fruits. Now in a month of February, you can see that there are different flowers on mango plant. Yes, white flowers you can see. So whenever that flowers is seen on the plant, farmers become very happy. Why? Because after few days in the month of March, that flower started to convert into fruits. Yes, and that farmer think that yes, this year we can get so many mangoes on this tree. That's why farmer becomes very happy whenever he saw that fruit flowers on the plant. Yes, means most of flowers that convert into fruits, means each and every plant there is a that is the crop of farmer. And that's why farmer becomes very happy whenever he sees that flowers on the plant. Okay. And most of flowers that grows into fruits. And inside the fruits, in the beginning I told you, seeds are protected inside the fruit. Yes, that is hidden inside the fruit. And in the beginning I tell you how plant grows, how we can get plant in the surrounding. And this structure, this cycle is going on in the nature. That's why we can get new plants. Fruits have seeds inside them. You can see there are so many types of fruits in your surrounding. Mango, papaya, orange, watermelon, lemon. But in some fruits you can see only one seed. In some fruits you can see few seeds. In some fruits like watermelon, you can see watermelon, papaya, you can see many seeds. Yes? And from that seeds, whenever the baby plant is protected inside that seed, whenever you sow that seed, you sow that seed in a soil, and when it gets enough air, water and warmth, the baby plant starts growing and you can get new plants. Understood all of you? Different parts of plant I explain you today. So which are that parts of plant? Can you tell me, children, once again? That are the root, stem, leaf, yes, branches, flowers, fruits. Yes? Once again, who can tell me the process of photosynthesis? Leaf makes food in the presence of air, water, sunlight. And this process is called as photosynthesis. Understood? What is photosynthesis? Here in diagram also you can see that photosynthesis, how it completed. See here, sunlight is there. So from sunlight, plant get heat which is required for the process of photosynthesis. From the air, they can get carbon dioxide, and from the stem, they get water which is absorbed by the root. So these all things, whatever required for the process of photosynthesis, plants get. Whenever that get that, and all green plants, they prepare food. There are few non-green plants also. So this is, you should know, that's why I am telling you that also, mold and mushrooms that are non-green plants. So they cannot prepare their own food. Molds and mushrooms, they cannot prepare their own food. Everyone understood about root system and shoot system? The part of plant which grows below the ground, that is called as root. Which part of the plant that grows above the ground, that is called as shoot. Yes, in shoot system which parts included? Can you tell me again now? Who can tell me? Whatever parts included in shoot system? That are stem, leaf, flower, fruits, branches. Yes, all of you revise this whole at home now.